Hola estudiantes, hoy vamos a repasar el verbo tener, to have. Today we're going to review the verb tener, to have. This is the last verb that we learned before we went for break. So if you can go ahead and open up your Notability notes for tener and then a blank document to write your answers so that we can go over this on Thursday. All right, so tener, to have. So, as you can see, we have the verb tener is both a go verb, so you can see in the yo form it ends in go, but it's also a boot verb where its stem changes in the to, the ella usted, and the ellos ellas ustedes. Normal boot verbs stem change in all the yo, to, ella, usted, ellos ellas ustedes, hence the boot. However, being that this is a go verb, it does not stem change in the yo form. And like all stem changing verbs, it does not stem change in the nosotros or the vosotros, even though you don't need to know that. Por favor, repitan. Yo tengo. Tú tienes. Él, ella, usted tiene. Nosotros tenemos. Ellos, ellas, ustedes tienen. All right. On your separate document, you're going to go ahead and write 1 through 7. You're going to skip 5. I just left it in there, but 1 through 7, and you're going to go ahead and write the verb forms of tener for each of these pronouns. So, número uno, yo. Número dos, tú. Número tres, él. Número cuatro, nosotros. You're going to skip número 5. Número 6, ellos. Y número 7, ustedes. Hopefully you remembered that the yo form is a go verb, so it ended in go. And then the tu, the el, the ellos, and the ustedes, they were all stem changed e to ie. No stem change in number 4, número 4, nosotros. All right. Now, in addition to learning about the verb tener, one uses the verb tener when we're talking about modismos. Modismos in English are idioms that do not have a literal translation, aka it's raining cats and dogs. Obviously, it's not literally raining cats and dogs, but use it to signify that it's raining very heavy. We have these in Spanish also. These are just a few examples of what you can use with tener. I'm going to say them in Spanish. I ask that you repeat them, and then I'm going to translate both the literal and then the figurative, or what it really means. Okay, so the first one, tener hambre. Tener hambre is to have hunger. Obviously, if I were to say tengo hambre, it would say I have hunger, but we don't say I have hunger, we say I am hungry. So tengo hambre. The second one is tener blank años. So for this one, it literally translates to have blank years. We don't say I have 15 years. We say I am 15 or she is 15. So an example would be ella tiene 15 años. Okay, the next one, tener calor, literally translates to have hotness or to have heat. The translation in the, once it's conjugated, like tú tienes calor, is you have heat, or rather, you are hot, as in temperature. The next one, tener sueño. Tener sueño is to have sleepiness. The literal translation, how you say it when you say ellos tienen sueño, they have sleepiness, or rather, they are sleepy. Okay. The next one, tener sed. Tener sed is to have thirst. When I conjugate it, for example, in the yo form, tengo sed. It is literally I have thirst, but the way we use it is I am thirsty. Tener objeto, this is the literal translation and the figurative translation. It means to have an object, objeto being object. So if I say, nosotros tenemos una pluma or un bolígrafo, you are saying, we have a pen. And it's literally, we have a pen. It's right here. So tenemos bolígrafo or tenemos pluma. Okay, the next one, tener frío. Tener frío is to have coldness. So it's obviously like tener calor, where it's to have coldness, to have hotness. For this one, if I were to say, ella tiene frío, that would be she has coldness, or rather, she is cold, temperature-wise. And then lastly, tener suerte. Tener suerte is to have luck. If I wanted to say, tú tienes suerte, you have luck, or you are lucky. So, tú tienes suerte. All right. So for this one, what I'm going to ask that you do is you take 4 of these 7 sentences, and I want you to write down the actual sentence, then give me the literal translation, and then what it actually means. So for the example I have here, it says, mi madre tiene frío, which literally means my mom has coldness. However, what I'm trying to say is my mom is cold. Okay. So you're going to take 4. I don't care which 4 you're going to do. We're going to go over this on Thursday. So please make sure that you've chosen 4. I'm going to pick a bunch of you guys to answer different ones until we get all 1 through 7. If you can please go ahead and I'm going to read them out loud. Maybe pause the video once I've done this so that you can do the assignment. So I'm just going to read 1 through 7. And then after that, buena suerte. I'll see you on Nos vemos el jueves. Okay. Número 1. Yo tengo mucho sueño. Número 2. Mi hermano tiene hambre. Número 3. Él tiene frío. Número 4. Ella tiene 14 años. Número 5. Ay, yo tengo mucha prisa. Número 6. El hombre tiene mucha sed. Y número 7. Mi abuelo tiene mucha suerte. Es rico. Adiós.